Hi, I'm Blake Newsom, assistant baseball coach at UNCP Pembroke, and you're watching the Black and Gold Report on WFXB.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report, a show all about UNC Pembroke athletics. I'm Jenna Davison, Assistant Director for Athletic Media Relations, and on today's show, we'll be catching up with head wrestling coach O.T. Johnson, and on the second half of the show, we'll be getting a 2012 preview of the track and field season with head coach Adonis Stanley. But first, we're joined by Coach O.T. Johnson. Welcome back to the show, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you're about halfway through your season this far. Can you give our viewers a recap of what has happened and what you've accomplished so far?
Well, we're at the halfway point now, so basically it's time for the guys to start fine-tuning some things as a staff. We now know what each person needs as far as what's going to get them to that national tournament, or what's going to keep them from not getting there. So now, for as a coaching staff, it's our turn to just try to pay more individual attention to our kids. But thus far, we've done some great things. We went to the Indianapolis and wrestled in the Midwest Classic. We had a handful of guys placed there, and we had a champion there in Mike Williams, obviously, two-time All-American. So that guy continues to do a good job on the mat. And we had Shane Nolan placing fourth there, beating some pretty top-notch guys, and he continues to stay in the national ranking. And Brendan Parker, he also got on the podium. Right now those are our horses, and they continue to do what they're supposed to do. And we had some other guys that had some key wins at that tournament, and helped propel us to a top 10 finish of that tournament with some very, very competitive teams and top-notch competition. And we also went after that. We took about a 6-day break, and then went down to Florida, wrestling the Citrus Invitational, which had not just tough Division II teams, but in second ranked Upper Iowa, but it also had a lot of tough Division III teams. We went out there, we finished sixth in that tournament, and again had some top-notch guys on our program. Some young guys, Daniel Owenby taking third there, Donis Wright taking sixth, Christoph Thomas and Kurt Jones split in the 9th and 10th place match, and Mike Williams winning the tournament again, taking MOW of that. Another big feat for him. The guy continues to roll. He's at one loss of the season, and he's on a 21-match win streak as of today. We had James Del Riva that went out there, really put the hammer down. I know some people may not, thought he got beat in the finals, but he got beat by a very, very accomplished opponent who's ranked first in Division III right now. And on Ridge Wright took seventh at that tournament. Shaheem Bryant took fourth. So guys are going to continue to tie things together, and you can kind of see that as we continue to compete. Our record may not say that, but overall as a staff, we feel pretty good about the development the kids are making.
As you were talking about Mike Williams, the two-time All-American you have, and you have some other seniors on the team that provide leadership for your team, but can you talk a little bit more about the leadership that they provide and have so far done this season, and what that's meant to the success of your team?
Well, like I said, right now we're 4-4, dual meet wise, but like I said, I think the older guys on the team that have been here for 3-4 years, and some of them 5 years. And Shaheem Bryant, a guy that was one of our mainstay in our program from the time we took over this program in our second year of one of our first recruiting class. The guy that coming here with not a lot of talent, but just that work ethic. The guy from the time he gets to our campus from the school year starts, he busts his butt, and he never takes a go off, he never takes any time off, and you kind of see that throughout the season as he get further and further in the season. When that guy starts to fade, he starts to gain ground, and that's going to be something that's going to be key for him come the regional tournament in his quest to punch his ticket to the national tournament for the first time. Obviously Shane Nolan, another guy that he's a workaholic, and the guy works hard in the classroom and on the mat as well. He's a returning academic All-American. Was a little bit away from getting back to the national tournament, but the guy that's currently ranked 7th in the country, 8th in the country, and 2nd in the region. So he's a guy that we're looking for, with a lot of leadership quality to help finish out the season as a dual meet team and as a tournament team. And then we have Jake Ferguson, a guy that's right now battling for that 174-pound weight class with a couple other guys. So we'll continue to try to use those seniors and their examples as they prepare to graduate with their degrees, but more importantly, prepare to finish out their careers the right way.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll continue talking to head wrestling coach O.T. Johnson, so stay tuned. UNCP fans, now is the time to join the Braves Club, the official UNCP Athletic Booster Club. Your donations help to provide valuable funding to student-athletes, scholarships, and programs. UNCP student-athletes continue to excel in the classroom and on the field, and the Braves Club wants you to join the action. From the exclusive opportunity to purchase football and basketball season tickets to the free monthly newsletter, the Braves Club is a great way to become a member of the team. For more information on the Braves Club, visit uncpbraves.com.